Hiya, welcome back. I'm coming to the end of this 3-hour zone 2 cycling training. As you see on the thumbnail, this is one of the best pro cyclist training method. Is high volume, low intensity. High volume in the sense of they spend hours on the bike. They spend hours on the bike training with, hold on, let me get myself sorted here first. Okay, so here we go. So it's high volume, low intensity. This is a type of training you can do over and over and over. Yesterday I did a 3-hour session. Yesterday I did a 3-hour session, and today I was able to come back and do a next 3-hour ride. If you ask most of the pro, especially on their off season, they do high volume, as in minutes, 3, 4, 5, 6-hour ride in zone 2, and it's got great overall benefit. It basically push up your FTP from below. It also increase your endurance. It teach your body to use fat as fuel. It enhance recovery. Before we go any further, one thing we need to know when we're doing this long ride is to always make sure we fuel properly, because it's a long ride. You're using fat as fuel, but eventually you're losing energy, and the hungry will just sneak up on you, and the next thing you know, you're hungry and you're out of energy. Even though it's using fat as fuel, you still need to eat properly and hydrate so you can go longer. So I'm coming up to 3 hours so far, and as mentioned before, I did 3 hours yesterday, and I could come back today and do an next 3 hours again, and tomorrow I can do the same. You know, when you don't feel like riding, when you don't have the energy, you can still jump on the bike and do a low intensity training just the same. It doesn't put much strain on your body, even if you just do it for an hour. It helps to improve your cardiovascular health. You know, high intensity workout tends to get a lot of attention. People tend to talk about it a lot. But if you check in the pro world, pro training, they do a lot of low intensity. Obviously, you gotta mix it up sometime. Just doing low intensity won't be your top end power, but you certainly build your diesel engine. It certainly build your endurance. It helps to increase the blood flow to the muscle, which aid in reducing soreness and promoting healing after a more intense workout. The type of workout that it reduces stress on the body. Why? Because it is less demanding. So low intensity training definitely put less stress on your joint and your muscle if you're a runner, but mainly cyclists, they put less stress on your muscle. So that means you need less time to recover. You can recover much faster and come back tomorrow and do the same thing again. It's suitable for all levels of cyclists. If the pro can do it, then we can also do it as well. So, if you want to lose weight, it's one of the greatest workout you can do. Because I said, it uses your fat as fuel, so definitely increase fat burning. And as a cyclist, teach your body to use fat as fuel so you can last longer, so you don't use up your energy storage with your glycogen too early. So obviously you can last longer in the race. And as I said, this helps to push up your FTP from below. So high volume, low intensity definitely push up your FTP. And one next thing as well, which I love about this, is definitely improve your mental health, because it's nice and easy. Even though the longer you go, the harder it gets, the harder it becomes, obviously. And remember, it can be so easy that you find yourself bunk. In cycling terms, you hit the wall, you run out of energy because you forget to eat. So you still need to remind yourself that, okay then, I still need to eat and I still need to fuel. As I mentioned before, consistent, I always use the word consistent, low intensity, it helps to build your endurance. I mean consistent. So you don't always have to do like 3 hours, but an hour minimum or so, especially if you have the time. You know, it helps to increase your endurance. It allows you to sustain physical activity for a longer period. Basically, just help your body in adaptation. So if you do a lot of long ride, lot of RDEX or anything like that, you gotta spend time to train, to teach your body, and to get your body adapt to certain things. You know, even if you have short ride coming up, as I said, it does help to boost your FTP. Sometimes you don't get up, you don't feel like riding, or you get up, you feel like you want to ride, you jump on the bike, your body is not reacting the way you expect it to react. Don't get off the bike, don't be discouraged, just still ride. You can still spin your legs and you can still get something out of that exercise. I know sometimes we think that if it doesn't hurt, it's not working, but that's actually a myth. That's one of the biggest myths in cycling. If it doesn't hurt, it doesn't work. Or no pain, no gain. That's a lie. You can ride without hurting, keeping your heart rate low, and as I said, it increases your overall cardiovascular, it increases your muscular endurance without putting a lot of strain on your muscle, which aid in faster recovery, meaning that you can come tomorrow, you can do the same ride again. You know what I mean? As I said, I did 3 hours yesterday, which is, I would say, less than 12 hours ago. And today I come smash out the next 3 hours. Yes, I did stop to take a break because I needed to eat. I stopped to take a break as well to make the thumbnail because I didn't want to obviously do a 3-hour live stream of just low intensity. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to do the last 10-15 minutes or so. For yourself, if you're indoors doing it, I don't oftentimes use erg mode, you know, but I use erg mode today because I wanted to practice some low cadence. So today I use erg mode. Normally, if I'm not using erg mode, I choose a flat course or like a hill course like Ventop in France, where you know you're just going up nice and steady, so there's not much need to change cadence. So today, yeah, I'm doing do it in erg mode. So some of the things that to help you pass the time is not to stay seated all the time, and is also to mix up your position on the bike. So sometimes I increase the volume a bit, increase the intensity like this. So I bring it up to 225, drop the cadence and lowers, and just get out the saddle for 5 or 10 minutes and just nice and easy. Just turn it over, 250, 260 or so, depending on what your knee can manage. And we'll just spin over for 5, even 10 minutes. I've already done a couple of that, so I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. Then after that, after you do your 5-10 minutes, however long you choose, you just bring it back down and sit your bum in the saddle. And as I said, you can use this opportunity to also work on your position. You know, learn to get down low, drop your forearm, or even just to put it on the bar, just to ride. You know, just give yourself like 5-10 minutes or so, maybe switch again, drop in the arm, put your hand in the drops, same thing. Just imagine yourself riding outside, trying to get air, comfortable, and at the same time help you to adapt to these positions. So when you go outside, you don't find it strange. Don't just ride sitting up. Obviously, if you're already outside, I would advise you to drop your elbow on the bar because of safety, but you can still lower your forearm like this and still work on your position just the same. If you're doing indoors, you need to have some entertainment to help you pass the time, because trust me, it can get quite boring. So you need some entertainment. Watch a movie, Netflix. As for me, I was listening to the Bible most of the time, you know. So to pass the time, so I'm spiritually educating myself, building up myself by listening to the Bible, at the same time riding. So it helped me to pass the time. And as I said, remember to feel the body. I have food, I have banana, I have a bagel next to me as well. Remember, one of the golden rule in cycling, the number one golden rule, apart from obviously riding safe, is to eat before you're hungry and drink before you're thirsty. I don't really need no extra energy nor carbs, just maybe natural food, especially if you're indoors. If you're outdoors, stop at a cafe and make sure you know, it's an easy ride, but still fuel and enjoy the ride. So anyway, I'm coming up to the end. I've already gone over 3 hours. However, I've been maybe about 3.5, maybe 4 hours overall, because I stopped to eat, to talk with my family, and also to do the thumbnail. You don't want to stop too often, you know, maybe about 1.5 hours in, you can take a break and get back on the bike. If you're just doing an hour or so, try to do the whole hour ride without stopping. But anyway, this workout is no secret at all. If you ask most of the pro, if you check Training Peak, Trainer Road especially, they are a big advocate of the 80-20% rule. So 80% zone 2 strokes low intensity and 20% high intensity. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think some people call it polarized training. Yeah, sometimes we are all tempted to go hard every time we go on the bike. But if you're doing solo or a group ride, make it a track laps. Nice and easy ride so you can talk, hold conversation. If you don't have a power meter, first we do have a power meter, we call this the gray zone or the blue zone. Make sure you're in the gray or the blue zone. You work that out by using your zone calculated according to your personal functional threshold power or your heart rate zone. Or if you don't have any of that, if you don't want to focus on data, just make sure that when you're riding, you can hold regular conversation. So that is your zone 2 strokes endurance zone. It's comfortable enough where you can hold it for a long while without your heart rate rising or without your leg burning. Over the past few months, I did a bit of it, but I was doing some racing on Zwift. I know when you race, especially those hard races, you tend to do VO2 max, anaerobic, and all that. Sometimes it's good to just take some time out and do a couple of these awesome rides. So in my notes, just to go back over, low intensity, it increases your overall health or your cardiovascular health. It enhances your recovery. It also reduces your time of recovery. You can use lower zone 2, zone 1 as recovery after a hard week or a few hard days of exercise. You can just go a few days, just take it easy. It reduces overall stress on your body. So again, allow you, because it's less demanding, low intensity, it allows you to recover much faster. So you can do this day after day as long as you also fuel. Again, it increases fat burning, or you use your fat as fuel. So teach your body to use fat as fuel. Also help you to lose weight, and it's also to push up your FTP. Again, improve mental health and overall well-being, because it allows you to think, to focus, you know, and just ride and meditate. And increase your endurance. So if you're doing long ride, if you want to do long ride and all that, zone 2 is the way forward, is the way to go. Remember, you got to be consistent with it though. And this type of workout is accessible to anyone, any age, any ability, according to your training zone, according to your FTP. You can do this. Even if you're coming back from injury, this is the way to go. If you lost your fitness, you want to build some base fitness, this is the way to go. Apparently it also give you a better sleep quality as well. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up now. Whew. I'm way over time. It does make you feel so good. Hang on. So, it's time to wrap this up. So let's end this workout. So let's have a look. So end the workout. As you can see, most of my heart rate has been somewhere around, well, zone 1, zone 2, and also my power. Let's jump over. So yesterday I did this workout here, 3 hours 28 minutes, and today again I did this workout here. So let's have a look at the one I did yesterday. Let's see the whole workout. Anyway, so today's workout again. Let's. Why is it not? No, not. Anyway, let's jump over to Strava and have a look. So you can always, so I could come back tomorrow and I could do the same workout again. And as I just read out all the great benefit that we can gain from this workout. So let's go to yesterday. So yesterday I did 3 hours. Let's have a look first at yesterday's workout. Let's go into zone, heart rate zone. Moderate endurance, most of it. Only 6 minutes out of the 3 hours. I touch in tempo just a bit. I choose to do that yesterday. Zone, again, tempo. I did throw some tempo in and threshold just a little bit. But endurance and active recovery. So let's go back to I must say I'm feeling great. You don't have to always go hard. You can take it easy and still Again, let's go into heart rate. Let's see where I was sitting. So again, moderate, which is where you want to be. 2 hours 38 minutes. Let's go to zone distribution, power. Same again, endurance, 2 hours. A little bit in tempo, because what I did, as I mentioned, about half an hour in or so, I do like 5 to 10 minutes of standing, and then I raise the power a bit into tempo, and that's where we will get this. And then I sit back down and do the next half an hour or so. But anyway, it was a great workout, and I encourage you to make sure you're not always going hard, but sometimes you can actually go easy and get faster. This workout, all the pros, they do this workout to increase the overall fitness, FTP, and everything. You know, so if it doesn't hurt, it doesn't work, that's a lie. You can take it easy and still get great and awesome benefit. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And please share this video with someone. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out.